Alright, hello. This is the very first video in this new format that I wanted to try. So, not exactly sure what we're going to be going on here, but I'm excited to try it out with you guys. If you didn't see me talking about it, there was a very brief video over on Twitch where I talked about wanting to change up the formatting of the way that I was playing video games, and try to see whether or not pre-recording and putting the game on like YouTube, editing, stuff like that, whether or not that was better for me, whether or not I enjoyed that better. So here we are trying it out. Now this very first episode of this is going to be 30 minutes long, just because I'm testing to see whether or not that is a good time frame for me to play in, whether or not it's too short or too long or whatever ends up happening. So we're going to play for 30 minutes today. Let me know if you think that it's too short, too long. Let me know if you think any other random details that I should fix, make better. But I'm trying this out for, let's say, at least a week, whether or not to see I enjoy it through a variety of different games. And yeah, so let's head into a little bit more of Tales of Symphonia tonight. So the last time that we played, I remember we were trying to figure out who this Master Bryant character was, and then Regal said, hey, take me to Altamira. It's been a while since oh boy. What are the I did not know that did that. Somebody teach me how to fly. Oh no. Alright, and immediately after remembering how to fly, we are having a skit. So, now what summon spirit should we form a pact with next? You feel quite confident about this, nothing like the way you used to be. It's all because of Corinne. Corinne gave me courage. Yes, to us he was a dear friend, a trustworthy comrade. Rain. And a fascinating research subject. You're unbelievable. Amazing. Now one thing that I will say, as I try to remember the controls, it's been a while since I played, oh my goodness, is that I was doing a little bit of research on the side into, I wanted to know the fandom's interpretations of the characters, specifically like the way that shipping worked in the fandom. And so, where is it? Altamira is... okay. And so, I was looking on AO3 for like, what do people think of this game? You know, what are the vibes? And one thing that I found out is accidentally, you know, for one, I found it very interesting that a lot of people ship Lloyd and Zelos. Not what I was expecting, but like, I understand. I get it. That was a long time to go, but okay. The other thing that I accidentally noticed is the fact that somebody's last name that we know is the same as the person that we're trying to find right now. I don't know 100% what that means for this character. Are they the same character? Is this like the person we're trying to find is your parent or something? Definitely not something that I should have seen, but I did accidentally just so happen to glance at that. So I won't tell you, but going into this next scene, I'm very interested in seeing what is going to happen here. What are we doing? What's the plot line? So, we're gonna go in here, and hopefully Regal will tell us. Where did you hear about Alicia? At Alicia's grave in the Sky Terrace of a company called Lazareno. I see. Let's go there then. Okay, I think it's... no, I was gonna say, I think it's gonna take me straight there, but it didn't. Like I said, it's been a while. It's been a hot second since the last time that I played, so forgive me if I'm a little stupid. But I'm pretty sure you go to here, to Lazareno. wait for the ferry to bring you over. Whoa, what happened? Yeah, really. Why is this dude just like taking a nap on the floor? What's going on? The X-Sphere broker, Varley, went inside. Varley, he must pay. Ugh. Let's go on in.
Tell me the password to the inner area of the Toys Valley mine, now!
I don't know anything about it.
Ooh, accent.
Wrong answer!
How about I tell you instead?
Master Regal, what are you doing here?
So, the President himself decided to pay a visit. Perfect.
Dislike. Continue
President?
though.
The route to the Toys Valley mine opens by my voice print and cornea scan. Forcing it open would undoubtedly cause the X-Sphere mine area to collapse.
Is that so? In that case, Regal, you're just going to have to come open it for us!
Or we could beat you up.
I'm going to be out of business if I don't get my hands on some more X-Spheres.
I think not. Besides, Rodial is dead. You don't have anyone to unload huge numbers of X-Spheres on.
Are you stupid? I don't need Rodial. I've got the Pope himself on my side.
It's always the Pope, I feel like.
And there's plenty of people around who'd love to get their hands on some X-Spheres.
That's enough. I cannot forgive you for killing an innocent person.
Kujinawa, you're working with this guy?
Oh god.
Soon, the king will die, and the Pope will take over. And when that happens, I'm going to grind your pathetic Lazzareno company into the ground!
Not gonna lie, it's been a while since we've talked to the king. I kind of forgot that, like, he's sick. I had to take a second to be like, the king. Oh right, there's this whole thing about how he's sick. What a pose.
Are you alright, George?
Yes, Master Regal. Thank you.
Alicia, what do you mean?
Hold on, pause, because it says that Lloyd said that. I don't know whose voice that was off the top of my head, but that wasn't Lloyd. Also, why are we randomly talking about Alicia, who hasn't come up in conversation, really?
My name is Regal Bryant. I was granted the title of Duke by His Highness, and also the President of Lazzareno Company.
Okay, so that's icky, for one. Assuming that means that you are the same guy as, like, the Master Bryant who killed Alicia. Secondly, though, I love looking back on this and, like, me going all around this town and being like, who is Master Bryant? I'm going to find him. Like, we need to make him pay, whatever. And this whole time, presumably, if they're the same person, he's just been in my party. Well, he was outside, but you know, he's been with us.
Although it would seem that the Chosen already knows me.
I saw you at one of the princess's birthday parties.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I'd forgotten that this guy's actually a member of high society too.
Then Alicia's killer, Bryant, is...
Well, wait. It can't be Regal.
That's my main question. Like, what's going on?
Alicia.
Master, I'm so happy to see you again before I disappear.
Girl, I swear. Oh my god. This is the worst news we could have gotten this time.
I'm sorry. Even after death, you still suffer.
It's all right. It's not your fault.
Yes, it is?
Alicia, what do you mean?
Is that when it was supposed to play? Before?
Alicia and I were in love.
Okay. Like I said when we first met this character, the only thing that I really knew about him was that he had some sort of connection to Preseo. And that he doesn't want to use his hands because some sort of like criminal, he killed someone, whatever. And so he only fights with his feet. I didn't even remember that he was in this game, if you remember. We're learning things for the first time, despite the fact that, technically speaking, I know this character, kind of. Okay, I mean, you look like you, and she looks like she's 5, but continue.
Then I, his servant, interfered.
How?
And forced them apart.
Why?
Alicia was handed over to Varley. He wanted to use her in an X-Sphere experiment.
You know what, I just had the thought, if you two were like lovers, why did she call you master? That's weird.
Was he trying to create Crucius crystals?
Back up this conversation, I need to look like back at like... Excuse me?
It seems so, but the experiment failed.
The game's just gonna gloss over that. I will not let it go. What the fuck?
I've fulfilled my promise. The mine is yours. Now please, return Alicia to me.
Oh, you've had a glow up recently, dude.
Sure thing, bub. You can have her. I don't have any use for a failed piece of work like that anyway.
I will say, though, that I love in this flashback scene that the animation is a little bit slower, a little bit like... I don't know how else to describe that. Like, especially in Varley's hand going up and down like this. Like, I enjoy the fact that it's blurred and this sort of like whimsical quality to flashback scenes.
What?
This is Alicia. She wasn't compatible with the X-Sphere experiment.
I probably should have seen that coming, but I never
Worked
do.
just fine on another from her family.
Master Regal, please, kill me.
Not what I expected her to say, but again, still with the master thing, like...
I can't. I could never kill you with my own hands.
Okay.
It's because I love you that I want you to do it.
Fucked up. I'm gonna let the scene play out before I say what's in my brain. She hug? Exactly what I thought.
Master Regal killed me in order to save me.
So, I mean, obviously we can all deduce from that. That's why he doesn't want to use his hands. But... interesting. I'm very intrigued by this story. Like, okay, there's a lot going on here.
It was the only way.
Just like marble.
I'm so glad I got to see you again in the end. I have no regrets now.
Is this the only thing that was stopping you from, like, moving on with life? Is seeing him again?
Please, Regal, stop punishing yourself.
I wonder if we unlock the use of his hands through this.
Alicia. But with my own hands,
I will disappear very soon, so please don't leave me anything to worry about. You don't need those shackles. You've suffered enough.
I took the life of the one I love. These are the symbol of my crime, as well as my punishment.
You don't need that punishment anymore. Please, Regal.
Genus and I once experienced the same thing you did.
Yeah, our simultaneous lover died because of us.
And I also imagined what it must have been like for my dad. When my mom turned into a monster and he struck her down, he must have suffered as well.
Your father did the same thing?
You know, I'm not even gonna comment on that, just...
That's what I heard. I don't know if the decisions you or my dad made were correct,
Oh my god, new father figure unlocked.
but I don't think my mom would have wanted my dad to punish himself and live the way you have.
Is that true?
Yes, it's just as he says. At least, I don't want you to live like that.
All right. But I will never use these hands as tools of death.
Well darn, that means I'm not gonna unlock fighting with him.
I swear that to you. To you and to Lloyd. And once we have defeated those who use X-spheres to toy with people's lives, I shall remove these bonds.
Okay.
Thank you, Master.
Stop calling him that, it's weird.
Presea, I think I can finally rest in peace.
That's good.
Please destroy the crystal before I'm totally absorbed into the X-sphere.
Why? Can't you stay like you are now?
If I stay like this, I will live on forever. Isolated consciousness, unable to even speak, existing for eternity, would be true hell.
Presea, Regal, what do we do?
Please, set her free.
Yes. Goodbye, Alicia.
Thank you. Presea, please forgive Master Regal. Please.
Damn. I thought he was gonna let somebody else do it. He just goes straight for it. That's not your job, Lloyd.
I'm sorry I never said anything about this until now. I am a criminal.
I mean, I half knew, but it's okay.
Master Regal confessed to killing Alicia and went to prison on his own will.
While I was in prison, the Pope promised to arrest Varley in exchange for kidnapping Colette. I believed him and agreed to do it.
Valid.
So that's why you were after us.
Yes. Please. I ask you to postpone my final judgment until we defeat Crucius.
I mean, you asked that a little bit late because I fully absolved you of all crimes, but...
And stop them from using X-spheres to toy with people's lives.
I mean, my answer would be of course, but I also do like to let the characters have their own character development. I think that she would also say of course, but it would be a little bit bad for me. Because he's asking me, he turned to me, Lloyd, as he said it, to just pass it on to Presea and put that duty, that, like, decision to her. It'd be overwhelming for her. Yeah, of course.
Of course. We'll work together to defeat them and restore the giant tree.
Are you okay with that, Presea?
I'm okay with somebody else asking that question.
I exist only in the X-sphere. Soon even my consciousness will be gone. The X-sphere killed my body and absorbed my consciousness. You don't need that punishment anymore. Please, Regal.
Okay, well, yeah, I sure hope there's a skit after that. You two don't look very happy. They just had a moment. We killed Rodile, but nothing will come back. Alicia, Boda, and all those other people, and my lost time. Time merely marches on. No matter what happens, it flows from the past to the future. But what's important is whether you simply allow yourself to be pulled along or walk forward of your own will. I want to walk forward into the future with my own legs, with my own will. Up until now, I'd simply spent my time drifting along idly. I too must change the way I have merely drifted through life. For Alicia's sake as well, she continued to try to save me even after death. Yeah, we can't change the past, but we can change the future. I'll work together with you. You have my thanks. Thank you. Well, okay. On to the next thing to stick my nose in. What happens if we go to the president's office? You know, like, do we get anything special for coming here? Do we get anything? Look, desk. Behold, nothing? Can we talk to you? Nope. Okay. We leave then. First floor, please. Okay then. Oh. Okay. Alright. Let me in. I have to talk to the guy. I may not be smart. President's job. Wow, so Regal's a company president. If you're the president of Lazareno, then we must have met before. Trying to pretend you didn't know me. I am a criminal. I did not want to cause difficulty for Lazareno. I'm sorry. Wow, a company president, you're really important. By the way, what's a president exactly? What are you talking about? A president's a president. He's important. Yeah, so what does he do? Come on, tell me, what does he do? I just remembered I have to do something. I have something to talk about with Colette. Hey, come on, why won't you tell me? It would seem few people actually know what my job is. That's what I want to know. What is your daily life like? What are you doing? Where am I going next? All these and more in my brain. What other things do we have in the synopsis? I assume this is something to do with what we just did. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, yeah. So I think we have this left to do, finding Asuka. Awakening the summoned spirits. Yes. And that seems to be it. Yep, okay, just Asuka and summoned spirits. So, thinking, we had the one summoned spirit who wouldn't talk to us until we got Asuka, so it's probably better if we grab Asuka first. The problem is I don't remember where Asuka is. The problem is we could also do the Temple of Shadow, Darkness, whatever. Try that out, see whether or not we can do that. Let me save before I fail miserably at something and then find out that I can't do it. I'm trying to remember where it is. It is north a little bit, I think. Oh, I think it's just right there. So let's see whether or not we can go into this temple. That's not the temple that I'm thinking of. And if not, then we will just go to try and find Asuka. What is this? The elves that don't want to speak to us. Where is that temple? Okay, I know it doesn't look like much, but I did in fact find it. Just the camera angle's a little bit weird. Let's see if we can go in this. If not, then I know that I have to find Asuka first, but... Wow, it's pitch black. That wow wasn't me reading Colette's words, that was actually my reaction to it being so dark. It seems that the power of the summoned spirit of darkness has a strong effect on this area. Man, it's so dark. Whoa! Nice. Ow, my precious foot! We can't proceed like this. Let's try the Elemental Research Lab. They've supposedly done research here before, so they should know a way to light this darkness. Okay. That sounds like a good idea. Come on, everyone, let's go back outside. Okay. My foot. Nice, okay. So now we have to go back to the elemental research lab, which, as we all remember... Oh, you know what? I have a map. I don't know why I'm... Elemental research... Where is the elemental research lab? Not in Maltokyo, is it? Oh no. Hello? No need for trying to get me. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Do I have to go all the way through the sewer? Yes, I would love to quick jump. Let's go to the elemental research lab. You mustn't forget that we're wanted as criminals. Don't approach areas that are under heavy guard. Do you understand? I know. But we should be good to go normally. Where is the elemental research lab? In here. Oh, hello? Kratos? I even said it like they do in the game. I've heard that sacred wood only grows in the area near Rosette. Is that correct? Yes. Then does that mean that sacred wood no longer exists? The wood I cut is stored in the church. So, that all... I have no choice. Wait. What? Why is Crucius worried about sacred wood? Because it is necessary. What other reason could there be? Necessary for what? I do not feel the need to tell you that now. By the way, Lloyd, the summoned spirit packs you are currently forming. You must stop. Do you think we'll stop just because you said so? It's dangerous to engage in activities in which you cannot predict the outcome. It may result in something that you cannot undo. If there's no other way to save both worlds, then we have to do it. Be patient, Lloyd. What does that mean? Oh no, Lloyd and I have the same brain cell. It's awful. Okay, I feel like we're going in somewhat the right direction if I get stopped by Kratos. You are the elemental research yada yada that I'm looking for. Sheena and everyone, we have a bit of a favor to ask you all. It's alright. You see Shadow's dungeon. Blah 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 blah. Ah, I see. In that case, the blue candle should be of use to you. Blue candle? It's a holy candlestick that negates the power of darkness. You have that here? Yes, relying on ancient documents, we succeeded in creating it here in our lab. Did we borrow one? Of course, we'd be... Hey, it's these guys' fault that Kate was arrested. We can't help them. They're Sheena's friends. Kate? What about Kate? Kate is going to be executed for harboring criminals and helping them escape. Yikers! Because of us. Damn it. Lloyd, please, let's save Kate. Lloyd, I want to save her as well. Yeah, but how? How about participating in the matches? Continue. The Colosseum? What for? It was originally constructed to watch fights between prisoners and one piece. Okay. There's a passage inside the prison which allows prisoners to be taken into the Colosseum. Why would you make sound when I have you specifically on silent? Oh, that's right, you were in there before. Then let's hurry up and rescue her. Okay, gotcha. Everyone, let's hurry to the arena. Okay, an interesting turn of events that I was not expecting. Yet somehow... valid? I don't know. But I don't actually know if that sound showed up in the audio or anything, but I set an alarm for 30 minutes so that I knew when that ended. So, unfortunately that was it going off. Now, like I said, this was kind of a trial test episode in order to see whether or not I enjoyed this format, whether or not this is good. Let me know how you feel about the 30-minute time frame, whether we should make that longer into an hour, or whether or not that was pretty solid, pretty good. I'm going to try it out a little bit more throughout the week with different games, mostly this, in order to test it out and see whether or not I feel like it's a good time slot or whether or not I should go for a little bit longer, but you know, I can't know what your opinion is unless you tell me. Anyway, I'm gonna go now, but I hope you had a great time with this episode. I hope that you have a great day, and I will see you for the next episode where we fight in the Coliseum, apparently.